What's going on, Mike? Good morning. That's not even midget. That was like my old cat. His name was Furball. Morning, Devin. How are you? A little bit chilly today, you guys. Just a little bit. I know, right? When do you leave for Vegas, Mike? I know Halibut left or is leaving today or something like that. So we are at 48 degrees right now here in Vegas. Sunrise is at 6:22. So not till Thursday. But you know how fast days go by. I mean, it's already Friday, and next thing you know, it'll be Thursday. So, so what are we plans for the weekend? Thanks for stopping in, Yo Miller. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful weekend, and good morning to you. Clean up the garage. Is ET still in your garage? I remember when you showed everybody ET. I was like, that's pretty cool. No, Miller, no, I don't. There's already a lot of them who do that, and I live in downtown. I only do morning streams. You know, I'm not a regular streamer. I only share the sunrise with everybody and, do daily affirmations and videos, inspirational videos. We got over, what, 500 streamers out there? I think we have enough streamers out there. Sri, good morning. How are you? Happy Friday, Chet Rhodes. How are you? Oh wow. Colonoscopy. I've done that before. Not fun, but you know. Yeah, I know how bad that is because I remember when I did mine for my gallbladder. That was just horrible. Fun, 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 right? Hopefully everything goes well. Because it's too early, Deathstick. I got the early rise today. I'm usually the first one to stream and then everybody streams after. You don't like the Ivy? I know I woke up this morning with a massive headache. It's probably the way I was sleeping, but I don't know. After the IV, I don't know. I mean, hopefully everything goes well with your colonoscopy. Morning, Policies. How are you? 47, huh? You got a cop behind you. What did you do? I just saw a cop go past, like, real quick. He was in a hurry. Oh, he did a U turn? Oh, okay. That's good. It's like it's too early to get a ticket for anything. Someone called you in. The Fenster, how are you? Good morning. Just a little bit chilly today. A little bit. I'm wearing two jackets because we have a wind chill. A little bit of wind chill. Then it's gonna warm up later on today. Oh, okay. They're probably wondering why you're sitting there smoking a cigarette by the school, looking all suspicious. I hope Slow gets everything figured out and fixed because he's having a hiccup. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys watched it last night with his scooter. I mean, we already anticipated that there's gonna be a lot of challenges, especially on a 40cc, Honda Ruckus. Usually Honda Ruckuses are, city, just for city limits, not for cross country type of thing. But, it's been done before. So, I mean, hopefully he gets it figured out. And yes, definitely he needs to complain to Honda about that one screw that you know, messed things up for him. So, yeah, I know. It's giving him you know, a lot of problems and delays, and he had to, cut his stream yesterday because I could see how frustrated he is. Fuel Passion Video, good morning. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you. Sherry, how are you? Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you a lot. Yeah, I felt bad for him yesterday, and I know how frustrated it is. He's been so frustrated for these couple days, and it's just we just need to pray for him. Hopefully, he makes it through. Yeah, I mean, you could tell that there's supposed to be a screw right there, but I mean, he's prepared for this for the longest time, and with all that preparation, usually something always happens, especially with this long trip, and with the weather condition and everything else. That's why we've been telling him you got to prepare for the worst, because especially with a long trip like that. But hopefully he gets everything taken care of, and get here safe, and yeah, I know. I needed that coffee too this morning. My headache disappeared just drinking coffee this morning. It was just like I started the stream with a little bit of headache, and now drinking the coffee, I feel a lot better. But it's a beautiful day in Vegas. It is first Friday here in Vegas, so what does it mean that in Main Street they have the regular art district? I mean, they do have the regular celebration, open market and bands and free food. Not free food, but food trucks and stuff like that. I was about to say free food, but food trucks and stuff like that. So a lot of fun. Actually, I've never been to it, but I heard so much about it. Oh, don't worry about that. I only put, I only give everybody the wrenches, so I know you're a real person, not because I get a lot of fake accounts that come through my live stream. You don't have to do nothing about it, because I really don't get that much people coming in here. Yes, God is good. I know, Mike. We all know you're a fake account. Oh boy, these commercials are killing me right now. But good morning again, everybody. Grand rising, everybody. It's time to wake up, time to drink your coffee, enjoy the day. It's a beautiful day here in Vegas. It's a beautiful day, probably wherever you guys are, or I don't know. Some places are snowing, some places is raining still, but hopefully your whole weekend will be great, wonderful. Sunrise is at 6:22, which is coming up pretty soon. Current temperature is 48 degrees here in Las Vegas, Nevada. What commercial? I'm pretty sure you guys are not watching any commercials. I'm actually happy that you guys don't have to watch commercials anymore. Because I remember you guys got, used to watch like 5 or 6 commercials on my live stream. I'm actually doing better. Oh, I know, Mike. Mike, I know you don't watch any live stream. I mean, commercials. How is Seamus, by the way? Hey, Thong. I remember this. How are you? That's a wonderful name, by the way. Let's see. So probably another 15 minutes. I know. I remember. Shout out to Coach. Um, if you guys haven't, speaking of Coach, a segue to it. Um, if you guys haven't read Real Bronze rant and rave on his channel, on his post, wonderful one. He said it really well. Um, I appreciate him a lot saying what he had to say. I mean, this bird. I mean, I thought only because usually Jaybird, whenever I write something down, by the way, shout out to Jaybird. Every time I write something on my post and Jaybird usually responds to my post, it's usually like a novel. So I was like, okay, but that's fine. And I read it all, and then I read Real Braun's post, and that was really long, but he spoke a lot of truth. And I was like, when I read it, and I was like, I heard this before because it's been said to me, you know. By the way, you have a wonderful day, Shri. Of course, there are a lot of fake accounts out there. I mean, somebody made an account of myself, which which is crazy. So, you know, it is what it is. I laugh about it. The sun should be coming up pretty soon, you guys. I can tell because, you know, the change of atmosphere. Oh, that one, she is from another channel um that Slow follows. Forgot the name. I'm pretty sure I'll remember later on, um but yeah, I saw that too because I remember I was like, why can I not use Baby Love as how it's written right now? It's because somebody else had that name, so I had to change my name to the LUV. By the way, I love that name too. You guys come up with amazing screen names. Yeah, but there was another one that showed up, which was my a troll account. I'm pretty sure you guys seen it if you guys were here that day when the trolls were coming in and talking a lot of smack, but they were all blocked. I know, Mike, you like talking smack. I was about to talk a lot of smack yesterday. You already know why, but I just kept quiet and I said unsubscribe. I was so pissed off yesterday, but it was so disappointing. Right? I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys have experienced this before. Um, yes, Paula. I'm pretty sure you guys have experienced this before. You support somebody for the longest time, you watch them for the longest time, and then you see a lot of changes, and then you see them hit rock bottom because what they're saying is not true. And that's what happened yesterday. And I was like, I can't. That's why you guys saw my post. What I said, I mean what I say. I could call your bullshit because if you start talking stuff like that don't make sense, that are not true, then I'm gonna unsubscribe to you because I can't be around people like that. I'm sorry. If you're gonna start a YouTube channel to lie and scam people, I can't do it. I'm gonna unsubscribe and I'm gonna say goodbye. Wish you well and hope the best for you because That's not, I don't want to be part of it, nor I want to be around it. I already got rid of a lot of negativity in my life, so, I don't need to follow somebody with a lot of negativity themselves. And hopefully one day, they change for the better, because, you know, it's unfortunate. I know Mike knows. Mike is one of the people that I talk to every day, as well as Tony, and once in a while Halibut and Irving. But, it's hard. It's hard. Good morning, crazy grandma. Did you win any money? What were you eating yesterday? I was trying to figure out what you were eating yesterday on that plate. But hopefully you're doing well, and I can't wait to meet you. I know Halibut's on his way pretty soon. I think he's boarding the plane pretty soon. So, Renee, oh, hello, good morning. I mean, if you have me on Instagram, I will talk to you guys on Instagram. Because I've talked to a lot of people on Instagram before. Yeah, Mike knows the inside and outs, and we both actually could tell when people are, not telling the truth. And I couldn't do it yesterday. I was so frustrated yesterday. You don't even understand. Well, you're in Vegas, crazy grandma. You're supposed to enjoy yourself. Oh yeah, by the way, Joe came up with a new video, a part two of the bar crawl. Um, if you guys haven't watched it yet, it's out. It's up and out already. You got a meeting in a couple hours? Okay. All right. All right. Let's see. Oh yeah, the sun should be coming up. I could tell. Might as well put my glasses on. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that picture on Instagram. I know he's waiting for it to. I'm pretty sure he's waiting for that cast to come out so he could go right around again, as he said he wanted to. So yeah, today's First Friday, so a lot of people will be in Arts District for First Friday. Yeah, if you're on a vacation, you could splurge a little bit. You could, if you're on a diet, you kind of, you could cheat a little bit on your diet. You're supposed to be here to have fun. Yes, today is FAFO Friday. The birds are very active this morning. Well, every morning they're active. Alright, guys, the sun should be coming up. I can see the sun rays. Let me see if I could position you guys to see the sun better. There we go. I'm trying to rest up when all people come in town. Bad influence. Yeah, because Halibut is heading this way today. Slow is slowly heading to Vegas. Hopefully his bike starts working properly so he could get here. But he was thinking of renting out a U-Haul so he could get here, and hopefully everybody understands why. Um, it's really tough. Um, Mike is leaving on Thursday next week, heading down this way for his birthday. I know there's a couple more people supposed to be down here too, so I don't know. You gotta ask her. He has a lot of he has a lot of accounts, and you can tell by the way he talks too. But enjoy the sunrise, everybody. Here comes the sun. You leave on the 11th. Mike comes. Mike will be here on the 10th, so it's cutting close because I know a lot of people are leaving on the 11th. Yeah, sub to everybody's channel with all your different screen names. That's a beautiful sun coming up. Thank you, Paula. Well, as the sun comes up, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me in my sunrise stream. I'm always here. Well, not really always. It really depends on the weather. Every day, 6 a.m. with a sunrise stream here in downtown Las Vegas. If you're going through things in life, know you're never alone. I'm proud of each and one of you today who are here with me. Keep doing what you do. Don't let anybody dim your light. If you're stuck right now, you know it's temporary. But enjoy the sunrise, everybody. Hopefully, everybody enjoyed their weekend. I know some of you are working, but if you have time to take time for yourself, please do so because you need it. If you have time to take a vacation, do it. 'Cause everybody deserves a vacation. But I'm doing a lot of cleanup on my page. Well, subscribe. The people that I'm subscribed to. So I gotta go through it because I have a lot of people that I'm subscribed to. And I mean, unfortunately, I had to unsubscribe to a couple people yesterday. That's unfortunate, but you know, I wish them well. This bird sounds like he's doing some kind of bird call. I'm pretty sure you guys could hear it. There's Birdie Love. Birdie Love is over there. You guys could see him or her. I don't even know if Birdie Love is a girl or a boy. Either or. I think she's a girl though. Just the way she is, it's just she acts kind of moody all the time. So Birdie Love's over there. Pecker's over here. Oh, there goes everybody. There goes all the birds. That sun is really, really bright. It's going crazy. Why? Somebody was calling you or what? Or messaging you or notification? Every time I go to sleep, I do put it on Do Not Disturb. Sometimes I forget to take it out of Do Not Disturb, and then, my alarm clock doesn't go off, and then sometimes people call me and I'm like, I didn't get their calls or messages because I kept it on Do Not Disturb. Yeah, notifications, I know. But might as well say good morning to everybody. Big Boys PV, hello, how are you? I'm about to say good morning to everyone. Hold on. Did I say good morning? What am I doing? Morning, everybody. All right, Paula, enjoy your walk with Duchess and Indy. You'll get beat up. Big Boys PV, how's your collections of e-scooter? You have an extensive collection there. Very impressive. Jody, how are you? I'm surprised she's awake right now. Usually, like on your vacations, you want to like sleep in and stuff like that. But I didn't even take pictures. I forgot. Oh wow, that's awesome. You do great reviews on it too. I like watching your videos. Different reviews, different e-bikes, and it's very informative. Such a beautiful day. Let me check the weather real quick for the whole week. Does anybody know if Mark is gonna be on today? Even though he's like injured, or he's gonna be home? I'm pretty sure he's gonna be home, right? Alright, see, here's the weather. Today 70 degrees, Saturday 74, Sunday 79, Monday 84, Tuesday 86 degrees. So we're getting there. When it hits Tuesday, it's gonna be 86 degrees. So yeah, yeah, it is a great weather for Vegas. On Wednesday, okay. How are you, RFD? Thanks for stopping in. Mark M, thanks for stopping in. Of course, my live stream is never complete without sirens. Sounds kind of weird. Never heard that sirens before. With his pink cast. Why did he get a pink cast, by the way? I mean, he looks good, I guess. I wonder if you could choose what color cast you could get in your arm. But pink looks good in everybody. Hey, Grind with Nicole, how are you? I was lurking the other night when you were playing pool with your husband. I was enjoying watching it. I hit the like button. I forgot to say anything. I was just sitting there watching you guys play. I do that a lot. I would go in people's live stream, I hit the like button and just sit there. And then I forget I never said anything. But it looks good at him though. I mean, I mean, pink is looks good in a lot of people. Some people really, it doesn't. But some people are uncomfortable wearing pink. But it looks good in everybody. It's just a color. I'm good. I'm real good. Enjoying the sunrise with everybody. Hanging out with you guys. So I'm always good. That's why I start my day. I always start my day with positivity, love, and support. Because it sets up my whole day. Because if I start my day with, you know, being grumpy and negative, then my whole day is going to be like that. So I like starting my day with, lots of happiness and laughter and good vibrations, good energy, and lots of positivity. That's just my belief. Of course. The cop came back and asked if I saw a student walk away from the school. Why did a kid like ditch school again or something? Because usually on Fridays, kids usually ditch school. I don't know. I Well, back in the days, if you're in high school and you have like one of those passes that you could leave school and stuff like that, then some people like leave school early. But I could never do that because we got the deans riding around in their golf cart, securing the whole perimeter of the school. People get caught and stuff like that, and it's just, you know, a person told him they saw a girl walk away.
You're obsessed with your
Oh,
skin. You're obsessed with what it needs.
that's not good.
Here's a simple four-step skincare routine, and it's small enough to carry on. The best skincare is only at Sephora.
These commercials are driving me nuts. Yeah, I went to the most expensive and public school in California, which is Arcadia High School. And Arcadia, California is one of, the richest area. And that's the school I went to. That's what school I graduated. And they're very strict and very their security is really, up there. They have like, they have police in campus. They also have security that drives around the whole perimeter with their golf cart. So what we did for a senior prank, if you've ever done it, is one day our football team took one of the golf carts and put it inside the swimming pool. That was our senior prank. I don't know. Well, a couple of the golf carts were buried inside the swimming pool, and they were not happy with that. So they never caught who did it. So asshole, holy shit. Good morning to you. Did any of you guys go to your high school reunion? I know I only went one time, and they did it in the same place that we did our senior prom. Our senior prom was in Paramount Studios in Hollywood, and our senior prom, our senior, what do you call it? It's not senior prom, but our high school reunion was also in Paramount Studios. And it's crazy how I saw a lot of people who look so different. You know, some of them were married with kids. They got married to each other. High school sweethearts and stuff like that. It was crazy. Like high school. Yeah, what's crazy is now that people that I know that I never talk to, like those, you know, the cheerleaders and stuff like that. I mean, I got along with everybody in high school, but I really did not like the cheerleaders because they were just, too much. They're the one who's reaching out to me on, my Facebook and stuff. You're like, hey, do you remember me? And I'm like, kinda. I'm like, you never talked to me before. Now you're talking to me. It's just funny. And then the people that you've seen in high school who, always got in trouble in school are actually very successful. Like one of my friends, his name was Sean, and he would always get in trouble by the deans. He would always be in the office, and now he works for MGM here in Vegas as one of the top executives. He does all the hiring and stuff like that. So it was just, it's funny because he reached out to me like on LinkedIn, and I was like, what the hell? But it's crazy. Joe, this is Australia. Yeah, and it's crazy because you know what? I wanted to take as my alternative would be shop, but I end up taking dance and ceramics because shop was like all taken by the football players and the stupid cheerleaders, and they don't even do anything there. They're all sitting there flirting with each other, and I'm like, there are people who want to learn how to fix cars and stuff like that, but that's how the shop was. So when she farted, she said, "I smell bro." What the hell? This shit's hilarious. Yeah, there was so like my school, the school I went to, there was a lot of stuck up people there, and I'm like, calm down. You're no better than anybody else.
You're obsessed with your skin. We're obsessed with what it needs. Here's a simple four-step skincare routine, and it's all up to
Creative pop. Oh my god. Yeah, I took ceramics and silk screening, so I would make my own like t-shirts and stuff like that. Then ceramics class, I used to make like mugs and stuff like that, and people would make the craziest stuff. And then glass too. Forgot the name of that. And then the best alternative subject have taken was classic movie. So we would just sit there and watch classic, movies and stuff like that. Half the time we'd fall asleep because he would turn off the light and we'll sit there and watching classic movies. And some of the movies I just can't watch because I'll fall asleep. Bongs, I've seen people do that too. I've seen the weirdest things that people make, and I'm like, yeah. I mean, it was fun. You had the stuck up assholes, the suck ups, and you found friends in different grades because I didn't want to be in either group, my class. I would say I wasn't really in any groups because I was a busybody. I would be I would be like a teacher's aide, principal's aide. I worked in the library. I was never hanging out with anybody. Um, I had a couple friends. I was bullied in school, by some butch who thought that she was better than me. But other than that, that was my life. Yeah, the last couple years of my high school was fun. Um, my friend, she was like, she was in dance class with me, so she was kind of like, I guess, in a popular crowd, but not really. I don't know. She was really smart too, and she wanted to try out for um, the Royal Court for the um, Pasadena Roses Parade. So I went with her and I tried out with her, and boy oh boy, that was not my thing. I don't like, wearing dresses and, you know, acting like a pageant person. But I had to for her. I promised her I was gonna go with her, and we made it through like the third round, and then I was like, nah, I don't. This is not really for me. I don't want to be a roast queen or whatever bullshit crap that was, and I dropped out. It was just too much. I was more of a tomboy when I was growing up. I really did not, get along with girls, and most of my friends were guys. So it was just like, yeah. The only time you saw me wear a dress is during like not even Sadie Hawkins, but just prom basically. But yeah, I was always in football games or baseball games or whatever it was. To Led Zeppelin, oh wow. Oh, this sun is really bright. You guys have an elevator in school? I was also in, hey Birdie Love. I was also in choir. So I was in dance choir. I was even in Spanish club. I was the, even though I didn't know how to speak Spanish, but they decided to make me their treasurer in Spanish club. That was just crazy. I was like, okay. And it's because of my teacher, because that's one of the things that we had to pass. We had to take an alternative language, and it was Spanish. And my teacher's like, well, if you want to pass, you need to be a treasurer or some kind of thing in the club. So I was like, all right, I'll be a treasurer in Spanish club. It was crazy. Let's see. That is Pecker and Birdie Loves over here. They were just fighting for a minute. Twitter's over there with her friends or whatever. And then Pecker's over there. Dog eat dog. Hello. Good morning. How are you? Oh, he's doing good. Trust me, he's doing good. Dog eat dog. He just needs rest. He needs to recuperate and he needs to make some changes in his life and he'll be good. But I know, but I talked to Renee about that yesterday and you know, he just needs to stop being stubborn and get the help that he needs. But he's doing well. I talked to him yesterday. He's doing well. Yeah, he is. But yeah, if he just take people's advice and you know do the right things in life, he would succeed and be better. You know.
You're obsessed with your skin.
Yeah, I know. I do too.
We're obsessed with what it needs.
But you know, the only way people could do better and
It's all
change
enough to carry on.
if they accept,
The best skincare
you know,
is
that
only
they
at
need
Sephora.
change, that, you know, you can't help somebody who doesn't want that help or doesn't accept that they need help. I've learned that the hard way. You know, I've lost friends because I cared too much and they didn't care about making changes in their life. So they need to accept that they need change themselves for to be, you know, for you to help them out. So hopefully for anybody who's going through it, um, you have the power to make those changes in your life. If you're not happy with your life, if there are things that are going on in your life that you're not, you know, that you're stuck in, maybe you have to make necessary changes to be better or to better your life, you know. But you can't force people to change. You can't force people to do whatever it is that they need to change. All right, Devin, have a wonderful weekend. Be safe. Oh, that bird is really loud. And it's a really tiny bird, too. But anyway, you guys, I'm gonna have to go in because I gotta wake up my son. He has to work in about an hour, or a couple hours. And I gotta start doing some work. So hopefully everybody have a wonderful, blessed day. I will be back on tomorrow at 6 a.m. for another sunrise stream. If I don't see you guys again, hopefully you guys do well and happy weekend and be safe. Keep doing what you do. I'm proud of each and one of you. Much love to you all. God bless. And I will talk to you guys later. You guys know how to get a hold of me. If you guys have Instagram or Snapchat or Facebook, I'm in there. Just look for Baby Love 702. Take care, everybody. God bless you.